You know, this is interesting right here, Heather.
Yes.
Because truthfully, our next guest is somebody we kind of met through social media.
Yeah.
You know, through stories on social media after her love with a good friend of ours, Chris Brown. I've known the man since he was a child, and he used to come to my house in the Valley, and I used to take him out on the basketball court.
That's right. Did you dunk on him too, Sway?
I didn't dunk on Chris at that time because it was in the beginning of his career, and it was really important that I didn't
keep his moves,
keep his confidence up, and you know, and then I would never replay him after that because he started growing and he became a superb athlete. But because of that is how I first and how most of us first learned of the name Karrueche Tran.
Yes.
And she's on our show with us today.
Yay!
Hey, Karrueche.
And I have to commend you because you know how this environment is, and you know, entertainment journalism, it could be really tough.
Y'all are kind of scary. I mean, not y'all, but you know, certain journalists out there.
It's kind of scary. Like what? What kind of stuff is scary to you?
You know, you just don't know what you guys are going to ask or say, or I don't know. I just always prepare myself for the worst.
You single?
So, yeah? Who's asking?
I was just checking. DB over
Have you ever felt like somebody was too disrespectful of their delivery of a question or what they asked, like the context?
Not that I can think of. I did Wendy yesterday,
right,
which went well.
Yes.
I was like, you know, I was going into it with a positive mind, but then I was keeping in the back of my mind, like, she's still Wendy Williams. You don't know what she's going to say. But no, I haven't come across somebody who's said anything or asked anything too crazy. I just, like I said, I expect the worst. So, you know.
Wendy did ask you, were you in an abusive relationship? And you said, huh?
Yeah.
So I'll just repeat it in case you didn't hear the question. Are you at liberty to talk about that sort of stuff?
I mean, I just rather not.
You rather not talk
For what? Why open up that conversation? It's just going to go. I'd rather not.
It just takes
I'd rather
off.
not bring myself back to that place. Not to get too heavy or deep, but you know, it was just, it was a moment. It's something that happened, but I'd rather not.
You'd rather not talk about it.
I have other fun stuff to talk about.
Well, listen, man. You know, I've been in your corner when the BT thing happened, and you know, and
that was fucked up.
How do you? I'm not sure what happened, but
wait, which BT thing?
Then you host something on BT. They made a what was that?
106 in Park.
Oh,
yeah.
With Blue Ivy.
Oh my God, yeah, that was.
But listen, I know TV, and when it happened, I said that's not her fault.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading, you know, the teleprompter.
Yeah.
And looking back, I feel like, oh, maybe they set me up. I don't know. I should have used my brain and said, I'm not about to have Beehive come for me, you know. But it was an honest mistake. I didn't mean it. I love Beyonce. I would never say anything disrespectful about her or her family. It just, you know, things happen sometimes.
And see, here's the point I'm making. The point I'm trying to get to is you got the worst in the front of it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you've experienced anything that a person could go through, the bad parts of being in the public eye, through social media, dragging the whole nine. But now you're here, and it's really not about that. That's just our curiosity, like whatever happened with these things.
Yeah,
but
that's everybody's curiosity, because I've honestly kept so quiet about it because I didn't want to talk about it. You know, Wendy asked me a while ago to come on the show, and I was like, oh no, you know, and that was before I had things going on in my life, you know, and so that was the main topic, and so I just knew what that was, you know, so I was like, no.
Yeah, I think first of all, congratulations with Claus.
Yes.
Thank
you know,
you.
but you know, you got a lot of people jumping on your bandwagon now because Claus is so successful. But I've been a fan from way before Claus. In fact, I want to play a clip from one of my favorite movies that I was pleasantly surprised to see you starring in.
What movie? We have to do something, you guys. We have to stop it.
Stop it? Stop it with what? We don't have anything but our wet clothes.
Turn it off!
Wait, turn it off. Turn it off. That's three-headed shark, man.
No anxiety attacks today. It's Friday.
Man.
I'm having PTSD, y'all. Come on now. But listen, you know, that just goes to show my journey, and you gotta start somewhere.
Yes.
And it's no offense, because actually that movie did really well.
Yep.
It came out on Sci-Fi. There's a whole Sharknado, Shark
That's
Week,
true.
you know, fanatic, you know, those people. But, you know, have you guys
people.
watched it?
I watched it. I'm dead ass
You
serious.
watched it,
I
oh.
watched Sci-Fi, and I was watching this movie, and I was like, "Yo,
Because you could tell how serious she was taking
put
it.
your foot in the role, like you."
I had to, because, you know, I was taking it serious. But, you know, yeah.
Hey, now you got an Emmy. Shit.
Yeah, I got 2 Emmys.
Karrueche got Emmys. What we doing with our life? All right,
Lose it.
all right, we gonna come back. Open up the phone lines. 888-742-3345. We got a lot to talk about. Karrueche Tran is it.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.